All right, we're live, guys.
Yeah.
I'll sit in the middle, I guess.
Where you want me?
You get to sit right here. We're all in the shop. Week 25.
Week 25.
The
What up,
fucking
everybody?
Grimace Tree.
Oh, yeah, make sure I'm on here.
Oh, yeah. I see the little bars moving. Well, we got another new guest, which is fucking hella sick.
Yeah, way cool. Who do we got?
You gotta announce yourself.
Oh, I'm Gunner. Kron.
What's up? And I'm Stevie V, as always.
Stevie V.
Yeah, rocking.
We're good.
Going.
What's your name?
I'm Jake.
Gyllenhaal?
I'm Jake.
Dude, I saw you in Bubble Boy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good movie.
And a couple other ones.
Brokeback Mountain.
Yeah, Brokeback Mountain.
Oh, was that a secret?
Yeah.
You're into fishing.
Duh.
Oh yeah, I guess since we brought that up, we should probably just kick it off with that, huh? What do you got, man? You got all kinds of cool shit.
Oh, as far as like fishing goes?
Yeah.
Just tying flies and selling them, doing like box sets of flies. Just
So fly fishing.
fly fishing.
Fishing.
Yeah. It's not like I started out like doing like spin rod fishing, but it just got boring super quickly.
Yeah,
so.
it's fly fishing to me is it's fishing for people with ADD. So
Yeah.
I can't sit still long enough. Like, all right, dude, I gotta move.
Exactly. There's
Fuck, I should have got you something to drink, man.
Oh, I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah. As far as that goes, like if you're, I get that like with regular like bait casting or it can be fun. You still can catch it. It's probably a more productive way to catch fish, honestly. Like if you're just trying to get numbers, but
Really?
it's just boring.
You're doing
to
the
me.
fly fishing?
with like regular fishing, but then
gotcha.
yeah, it just got boring. So then I actually ran into an old friend, and he's a guide here in town on the North Platte for Crazy Rainbow, which is the Ugly Bugs outfit.
Uh-huh.
And he was like, you should just go out and try it out. And basically we bartered a deal where like he wanted his first tattoo, and he was like, I'll take you out, teach you how to fly fish, and set you up some of the gear. And it's just like, fuck yeah, why not?
Yeah, that's cool, man.
So then it's just, there's more variables to it,
Yeah, I grew up with it. My dad, he's been fly fishing forever. We got like the old bamboo fly rods hanging
Oh, yeah.
up in our cabin and shit.
Those
It's
are cool,
dude.
yeah. They still make those, like, they're called, I think they're called, like, Tenkaras, or they're huge. They're, like, 12 feet long, and there's no reels on them. It's like a fixed line, and...
Yeah, this shit's crazy, dude. It's like from the 30s or 40s, I think. They're old as fuck.
It's cool, dude. That's like, I don't know if you guys have ever seen the movie A River Runs Through It.
Well, yeah.
God, dude.
Good shit.
Good
Good shit, bud.
Shadow casting. But they have like, it's kind of cool to see like the progression of the technology in fly fishing, and just how it's like stayed pretty true to what it was, just like with the minor updates. I mean, obviously there's a lot of stuff that's way ahead of what it was.
Right,
in the 40s,
like the reels and shit.
Yeah. But like to see some of that old stuff, like they had those like self-retrieving reels where you have all your extra line out, you hook into a fish, and you just hit a button and it's like zips your line in. And they don't really do that anymore, but I mean, some people still have them and still use them, but it's weird because fly fishing is just expensive.
It is, dude.
And
It's outrageous, isn't it?
Yeah, and I try to figure out why it's expensive. Like, why is regular fishing so much cheaper than fly fishing? And the only plausible guess that I have is to keep the riffraff out. I mean, seriously.
That's funny.
Like, think about it. Like, I mean, the reel that I fish is like they're anywhere between $500 and $700
Jeez.
for the kind of reel that I have. Like,
Yeah, they can get up there in a hurry.
dude, it's incredible. Yeah, whereas like a solid spin setup, you could spend on rod and reel.
It's COVID safe,
$150.
Well, yeah, you might want to wipe it down. Hey, thanks for everybody that's tuning in tonight. Fucking three-wheel bicycle.
Thanks to everybody. We got a couple people watching. Pretty
Heck yeah.
rad.
Oh, so Should bring out the Street Outlaw thing.
Street Outlaw. Vroom, vroom.
Yeah.
Street Outlaws.
Yeah, so the one question I did you like roll around with them the whole time? Like, because I know that one time you said you were in Texas or whatever.
We were in, like we were on Fastest in America, which is like, it's like I don't know. The original Street Outlaws was like the 405, Oklahoma, like all of that. And then they kind of started branching out. And now one of the dudes from Memphis got his own show. JJ DeBoss got his own show. It's called Fastest in America. And it's instead of like, it's like a tournament style, right? So you have a team and each team has 8 or 10 cars.
Cool.
And so then you draw chips to see what team you race. And it could be Wyoming versus Texas, or it could be whatever. It could be there's 2 teams from New Orleans, NOLA and Black Sheep. They could draw each other right off the bat. And like whatever team gets to 8 wins first, moves on. So, but then we went to Oklahoma because I just help out for Joey, who was the team captain for Wyoming. He's got the 65 El Camino. And he's just one of my really good friends, and so I was helping him, and basically we went to what's called Outlaw Armageddon in Oklahoma City, right outside Oklahoma City. And that's like they don't film that, but it's a big like no prep race where most of the Street Outlaw guys from the 405 were there. But then we did film one more season in Nebraska with the 405 guys. It's Mega Cash Days, and I'm not sure when that airs, but it's a little different. It's just like a double elimination, winner takes all. It's not like a team setup.
So you've seen some pretty rad rides then, huh?
There's some cool stuff for sure. Yeah, I mean, when we were down in Nebraska, we actually saw pretty gnarly wreck down there too. Like it was one of the nicer cars there too, so it's like kind of like, but it's just part of it,
Yeah.
But yeah, there's some cool stuff, man. It's pretty cool to see, like, from when I first started watching the show to like being there in person and seeing the cars and the way that like Sean Ellington, Murder Nova, or any of those guys, the way that their car has evolved and become like this. They were straight up street cars when they started, and now they're like these high dollar like
hot rods,
pro mod, like they're like hardly street cars anymore. You know what I mean?
Right.
They couldn't hop in them and drive them around town looking for a race, but
Yeah.
it's still cool, and it's something different.
No bullshit. I only watched it because you was on there. But like, so I'm sitting there watching the one, and that lady was just fucking. I don't even remember what her name was, but I just wanted to be like, "Shut the fuck up!" I about mean that, dude.
Well, so I haven't actually seen any of it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I haven't.
Go ahead and let's cue the tapes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I've seen like clips on Facebook and stuff, and like on YouTube, but I haven't actually got to see like full episodes of anything. But she was something else, man.
Yeah.
They did like some like data research, like Pilgrim and Discovery, and her son, the guy who drives the milk truck, that white truck, is the most hated driver in Street Outlaws history.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
And apparently she's like the most hated just like person on the show ever, which they've got to have a bad guy, right? Like that creates drama. But like I think she tried so hard to take it to another level that like people are actually not watching it because of her. Like they're getting a taste of it and then shutting it off because they're just like, there's no way.
Well, I would say I'd probably be in that 1% right there.
Well, and it's crazy too because like everybody thinks it's like all scripted, and it's not. Like they definitely will try to like prompt certain situations, but there nothing of what's going to be said is like scripted. And she took it pretty far. I mean, like, it's one thing if a grown-ass dude is talking like that to you, because if it crosses a certain line, like, you know that you're going to be able to, like, do what you got to do to take care of it, whether that be getting in a fight with the dude or whatever. But, like, with something like that, it's just, like, somebody needs to hit this chick.
Yeah.
And in one of the clips I saw, like, and I mean, and I was there, but like one of the clips, like, the big fight breaks out, and I turned around and it was just like instinct. You got all these people like crowding in on you now, and there's actually a fight happening. So your instinct is to get your people out or make sure they're good and get the other people off of them. So I turned
keep
around.
It street.
Yeah, dude. I like turned around and went to just shove somebody and like turn around and she was standing right there. So like I'm like, you could see I'm like really hard, and then I stopped like midway and just kind of push her back. But I mean, every ounce of all of my being was like, somebody just hit this chick, man. Like somebody just needs an open hand, like lick it. But they never will. I'm pretty sure she was with old JJ, but I can't say for sure like whether or not he was kind of like getting her to do some shit like that or not. But
Butt stuff.
What are you doing?
We are just letting you guys get to know our guest, basically, essentially.
Just got out of prison.
Yep, he just got out. He fucking
20 minutes ago.
Yep.
Killed a man.
Yeah, he's escaped convict. Actually, he's on the lam.
Supposed to say that. No, I'm on parole.
All of a sudden, fucking door kicks in. I did take off from a halfway house when I was a kid.
Did you?
Dude, yeah. I was gone for like 3 weeks.
Did you get in trouble for it?
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
What'd they do to you?
I went to jail and I had to wait to get sentenced on my felony.
How old were you? Like, you were an adult at that point, or were you still like a teenager?
21. I think I was 21. No, I would have been 20.
Old enough to know better.
Yep.
Yeah,
I was just
sucks,
like,
dude.
yeah, fuck it.
No, yeah, I totally... Dude, I get it, because, like...
Fucking heart's just bumping like this.
Dude.
Fucking.
I think, okay, obviously, like, our correction system in the United States isn't the worst in the world, but it's definitely not the best. And, like, I mean, my childhood best friend is we're both 26 years old, almost 27 years old, and he's done almost 11 years of his life in prison. And you know what I mean? Like, he got out at one point, and you know, not my story to tell on some of the details, but like he got out at one point and he moved to Phoenix and stayed with me and my ex-girlfriend, and he lived with us for about 3 months, man, and he just constantly talked about how he tried it, like he tried to be an adult for a while, and it was just like so hard, and like nothing against him because it's part of the way that our corrections works, man. They institutionalize people.
Yeah,
and
he's like, nah,
he just realized, he straight up told us, like, I would rather be in prison because it's easier. I don't gotta worry about rent. I don't gotta worry about having a car or a car payment. Don't gotta worry about how I'm gonna eat today.
Those are facts.
Like, so he ended up going back, dude. He got in some trouble, went back. He'll be out in like February. But if he screws up again, like, it doesn't matter, dude. He could get pulled over driving my truck and and for not using a blinker, and then they're like, whose gun is that? You know what I mean? 25 to life, dude.
Yeah.
And so people, they just get to that point where they get the fuck it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like no matter what, they try so hard, and then they realize, like, all it's going to take is for me to get one stupid charge, and then I'm doing life in prison, so let's just get it over with.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's kind of sad, but... So I understand, like, you being like, I'm out, dude.
Yeah.
I got the opportunity, like, see ya. Why not?
Anyways,
Yeah.
fuck it.
Yeah, dude, that's...
Well, that was crazy, too, because, like, you know, talking to some of them dudes, you know, they actually had just got out of prison. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they're living at the halfway house, and, like, fucking one dude I met, he just did fucking 5 years, and I'm just, like, sitting there thinking to myself, I'm like, holy fuck, man. What was I doing 5 years ago? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's a lot of shit that fucking happened.
What you can do in 5 years of life. Yeah, dude. Like,
Yeah,
I
there's
think
a
about
lot of shit that
5
goes
years
down.
ago, I was 21 years old, dude. Like, just being a piece of shit. Like, doing drugs and just being nuts, dude. And, like, I think about how far my life has come in 5 years. Take that time and just, like, throw somebody in a cage, dude, and, like, put their life on pause, basically. You know what I mean?
Pretty
like,
much.
everything around them keeps going, and they can't do anything.
I just thought of something really
Yeah.
good. I'm gonna write it. We'll talk about it later.
Okay. All right then.
Little notes I like to write down.
You're like, what was that? Blues Clues. You got another clue?
Yeah.
Dude,
Draw it out.
you guys like our
yeah.
his decorations?
Yep, we
man?
got this is the new set. I guess till end of December, I suppose.
Yeah.
Into Christmas time.
No, you're supposed to keep your Christmas decorations up until next Christmas.
What?
Everybody knows that. It's a life hack.
I don't
right.
really-
You know, just keep them up.
That's how you get like the neutral color Christmas lights. You know what I mean? Like the blue ones.
Oh
They
yeah.
work during Christmas, but all year long too.
I'm gonna invent a Christmas light that you can change the colors of the bulbs like individually or whatever you want to do. You know what I mean? Like with your phone.
They got
They used to be
yeah.
like Halloween,
They got that
Christmas,
shit, dude.
Valentine's. Do they?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be dope. Then you'd never.
Well, yeah,
sit
because
down.
you've been locked up. Remember, you're just fucking used
Yeah,
to escape.
that's
Oh
right.
yeah, I guess it's
Yeah. LEDs are the new thing. If you didn't know.
Well, has anybody got their Motorola Razr on them? I need to make a call.
No,
That'd be awesome.
Dude,
I forgot
yeah,
about
that's
Remember
another
those
thing too. Like
chocolate ones.
the chocolate, yeah,
Like-
slid up.
Yeah.
They came in like all the funky colors too. That was cool. They had a green one. It was actually a really shitty green. It actually looked like baby shit green, but for whatever reason, it was popular. Then they
'Cause
did
it's
the
unique.
they did the real little one. I don't remember what it was called, but it was like on an axis. It flipped up.
Oh, yeah.
And you could text on it, but it would show 2 words a row.
Yeah,
Like-
stupid as fuck. I remember that
Yeah.
little thing. It was like a lipstick.
That's
What was it
probably why
called?
they don't make.
It was like
them anymore.
Was it a juke? Was it called a juke? Maybe
I don't know.
technology's.
Yeah, let us know.
Yeah,
Anybody
that's
that's
weird.
watching.
I know what you're talking about too, man.
What's the name of the flip phone thing that just went? Whoosh? Let us know.
It was
so-
real little. It was like
lipstick.
it was literally like the size of a pocket knife.
Yeah, it was.
Which
Is that your phone in your pocket? It is actually.
it's see how skinny it is.
Yeah.
Duh. Yeah. No, it's like think about remember how like phones it was like so cool you could go you got to pick out a new phone right and so it would be like so many options
Yeah.
there was so much dude and now it's like iPhone Galaxy
Yeah.
you know what I mean like
Or it's like, or if we could try and talk you into an LG, but we're gonna steer you back over towards the Samsung. Or
dude
an
honestly
iPhone.
the new I think it's an LG the S60 where it's got the 2 screens pretty slick
Oh, I think I have seen a commercial on that.
but it's an LG and so who knows.
Probably garbage.
Oh, speaking of commercials, this podcast is brought to you by Anchor. Thanks, guys. And also Vanderheim Design. Check out the page. Yeah. You know, it's really weird, like, staring at that. We got, like, Tupac's in the audience.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Tupac.
Tupac, Lady Liberty.
He's looking at me like he's disappointed.
Yeah, like we shouldn't be talking about that. Like, shut your mouth.
I've had that picture for a
I'd
long
like to
time.
add that he's not wearing a mask.
Yeah.
But he's 6
Oh,
feet away.
man. I just thought of some funny shit, but I'm not going to say it.
Uh-oh.
But Stevie won't even say it, huh?
We try to keep it family friendly.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
all the time.
All the time.
Yeah.
He says all the time.
So, the beginning of the week, I asked a question on the Facebook page. What? Well, I'll ask you first, and then I'll fucking read these off. What Christmas present when you were a kid made you shit your pants when you got it?
So that's a good one. Like that was like just like too cool to.
Yeah, it'd be like,
To comprehend.
don't you ever seen that fucking video, that kid that opens up that present, it's a Nintendo, and
Yeah.
fucking, like that
So-
level. Not the shoving the remote control in the ass video level.
Oh.
That's a video.
I think probably. I don't know. I remember not a lot. I don't remember a lot of like. I created such a blur in my life, like when I was using that. Like it's kind of weird. I like don't remember a lot of stuff, but I think the one that maybe stands out the most is, do you remember the PlayStation Portables, little PSPs?
Oh,
I remember being pretty stoked about that. If I remember correctly, my mom wrapped it, and I like opened it and was like freaking out about it or whatever, and then opened the box and there was nothing in it, and she was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. That was for your brother. I just used the box." I'm like, "Oh,
Wow. Oh
and
my
then
god.
And then
shit.
the next box I opened, it was just in there. But I was like,
That's
I can
hilarious.
remember going from like all-time high to all-time low like that. But I don't know. Yeah.
That's fucked up, but it's funny.
Do you guys still remember yours? Because I don't know. That probably was it.
Well, I got kind of a fucking backstory on it too. So when I was a kid, right? Like, remember when MTV was so bad, and I remember fucking Snoop Dogg came out
When
and
it still played music.
Yep.
Talking about that MTV.
Yeah.
Music television.
Yeah,
not
before
MTV.
TRL.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Before Carson Dale.
Yeah.
Well, that actually played music, so.
Do you guys remember pop-up videos on
Yeah.
YouTube? Pop-up videos.
And it was cool because it had like little info.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would give like the bubbles where it would tell you like about Anyways, not to.
So anyway, when I'd like stay home from school because I was sick, fucking I'd go over there. Fuck, you just turn the dial on them old suckers. You know what I mean? I'd sit there and anyway. So fucking, I really liked fucking Snoop Dogg because it was like the #1 fucking song back then. You know what I
didn't
mean?
like Snoop Dogg though.
Fucking, huh?
Snoop Dogg?
Yeah.
Who didn't like Snoop Dogg?
Yeah, no shit. Well, anyway, fucking
But
go open up presents. Boom, Snoop Doggy Dog.
was it Doggy Style?
Yes, sir. The
Yes.
tape. And I'm like, oh my God. How the fuck do they know that? Like, I like this because, like, I was watching it when I wasn't supposed to be type shit.
Yeah.
And then I was bumping it, and I remember my old man. Holy fuck. What the fuck is this shit? And I'm like, I don't know. It's kind of cool, Dad. And fucking.
Yeah. It's SNOOPDOGG.
Fucking my mom's like, well, I didn't know. I thought it, like, because it said Snoop. I thought it meant, like, Snoopy the dog.
Perfect.
Nice.
You duped her.
Yeah.
She duped herself.
So I'd have to say Doggy Style album.
Yeah,
The tape.
My brother asked for an Afro Man CD one time for his birthday, and my mom got it for him. And then we were listening to it in his room. Yeah, she's all, "What is this?" He's all, "You just got it for me for my birthday." She's all, walked over, opened the CD player. No, and dude, straight like 10 minutes after his birthday party, like straight up was like, "Nope." He was like, I don't know, dude, like 12 at most.
Right.
But
That's
yeah, she had no idea what she just bought. She walked in and he's like, I'm pretty sure he was listening to what's the song where he's like going through like all the different chicks he's fucking. He's like, I met this chick in Hawaii.
Oh, yeah.
What song is that?
Can't
It's like
remember.
his most popular song.
No,
It's like
that-
slipping
really.
what's the other popular one?
Because I got high.
Yeah, there you
Oh,
go.
yeah.
That's one I was thinking of.
I never really listened to him. that
There was this
much. I heard he's a
blind man,
prick,
right?
too. Yeah.
There was this blind man, right? Walking down the street.
Dude, I think I was a fucking senior when that came out.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
I don't remember.
What was your
what's your gift?
yeah.
Fuck, dude. Kind of with him, I don't really remember a whole lot, but I'd have to say a color TV for my own room.
Nice.
That was pretty
Fuck
dope.
Yeah.
They have a tape
it was one of
player on
those Christmases. I wish, dude.
They're built in.
That'd be dope. But
Those are
I think
cool.
I had a VCR built in.
Yeah.
No, it didn't.
Speaking of that, if anybody knows where they can get their hands on a VCR, please let me know because I have a fucking tape that I want to watch.
We're receiving a call. I have a VCR.
Really badass.
Yeah. Do you need one?
I got this
Really?
old taekwondo fucking tape from
Yeah,
when
dude.
I
I
was a
I got a VCR. My mom was throwing it out like a couple months ago, and I was like, "What? Like this is gonna be worth something."
Like, yeah, this will come in handy.
kid. Yeah.
Yeah, and a whole tub of VHSs, dude.
Cool.
Like good ones too. Like Dickie Roberts. It's a David Spade movie. I don't know if either of you've ever seen it.
Yeah.
He's like a washed-up child star trying to make it again in Hollywood.
I do remember that now.
Probably one of my favorites.
I remember that shit.
So,
That's good.
Mr. David Bauer said the He-Man Huffy bike was his fucking...
He-Man Huffy bike?
Yep, that was his shit your pants Christmas gift item.
That's pretty working.
Huffies. Those were the shit.
pretty-
You had a
it's-
Huffy, like,
Yeah.
you probably had
Plus, if
3
it's got
girlfriends.
He-Man on it, too.
Yeah, you got a He-Man Huffy, you got at least 5 girlfriends. At least.
My beautiful old lady said Orlando Magic, one of them starter jackets. Remember the
Ooh.
starter
All
jackets?
over
Were they the ones where they had like the
pocket on
big
the front.
image on the back?
Yeah.
too? Yeah.
Yeah, and
You know those are coming back.
The
dude.
hand
Like,
warmers
those are
this
worth
way, and then
money.
the kangaroo pouch.
Yeah. Those things are like super valuable now.
Did you have one?
No, I never
Really?
did. I never
I
did.
wanted one really bad. My mom had a Braves one, which I fucking wanted because it was badass. And then when she gave it to me, I'm like, I don't fucking want this. These things suck.
What?
Now they're bad.
I know.
Yeah.
Now I wish I had it.
So like it's crazy because like I don't know if you guys, there's a show on Netflix and it's called dude, I can't think of the name of it, but it's something World, something, it's like a guy's name, World, something or not. Anyways, he's down in Tucson, dude, like, and he's got this shop and it's literally all
I know what
80s
you're
and 90s, like,
oh,
and so like the bootleg culture is huge too. So like if you have like original,
I love that word.
like original stuff, right? But then like they take like that. It's not a knockoff because a knockoff would be if you were like trying to replicate a Louis Vuitton bag, right? A bootleg would be like if you're like to the bag, but you just steal the pattern for the Louis print and like throw it on a Supreme shirt. Like it's
Man,
crazy
that's
how much that's
bootleg
worth.
like a motherfucker.
Bootlegging.
Love that word.
It's a good one.
I know what show you're talking about. I can't think of what it is.
Slavy's World. That's what it's
yeah.
called. Slavy's World.
Yeah.
It's actually pretty good. When I first started it, I was like, I thought it was a parody on like all the like Pawn Stars and stuff. But turns out it's real as shit.
Yeah.
Like it took like 3 episodes for me to be like, this show is real.
It's real life.
I thought it was a joke. I thought it was like a parody.
Would you do me a favor real quick, man? Will you shut that bathroom door?
Absolutely.
So it'll probably take... I bet you that thing's loud. The water heater.
Google.
Yeah. Jeremy said when he was 12, he went to juvie for 4 years.
for Christmas.
That sucks.
Damn.
And when he...
present.
Well, no, probably not. But I think that was what he was saying is about made him shit his pants.
Oh, that'll do it.
Yeah.
That'll do it.
Well, when he mentioned that too, then I was thinking about it. The first time I ever got locked up, I think I was 15, and it was like right over Christmas vacation, dude.
Oh, nice. Did your parents make you
Fuck.
stay?
Oh yeah.
Or could you get bailed out? Or
No.
Oh, you had
No,
to stay.
I was troublesome, man.
Yeah. Well, so my dad was a coal miner for like 35 years, dude, and so he used to like bring coal home. You know what I mean? Like you're gonna get coal in your stocking, and it was an actual possibility in our household.
Cool.
And he got more than his money's worth in joy from that.
Good old dad jokes.
Upcoming
But jokes
event.
on him. Coal's worth money.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no shit. And it burns for a long time.
Yeah, he used to throw it in their wood burning stove. Or like little. He stopped bringing it home because they have a throwaway pile at the coal mines usually, like stuff that doesn't get cut right or stuff that's like just not pure or whatever it is, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you can take it home and people will burn it in like their shop stoves and stuff. But in a house in a wood burning stove, like a big piece of coal, dude, it's incredible how hot it gets.
And how long?
Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah.
That's how they actually like cook the agave for tequila. They dig big pits and they line it with coal and burn it, and then put the agave on it and bury it for a week.
I'm gonna drink this last beer if that's cool,
it's
man.
burns for so long. Like,
It's all yours.
pretty crazy.
There's for upcoming events, Joe Cheyenne. He has a single coming out January, February of next year. He's a country singer. Honestly, I have not heard him, but we will definitely check that
Where's he
out at some
from?
point. Rory was the one that fucking threw that out there. Oh yeah, and hopefully your surgery and everything went well, man.
Sure.
But yeah, that's about the only upcoming. Do you have any upcoming shit going on, man?
I don't think so.
Well, didn't
Yeah.
you say you're doing your little like giveaway, not giveaway thing, but your little packs or whatever?
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, but those are so like I'm gonna be doing those year round. So basically, what it is like, say it's July, and you want to go fish Miracle Mile or Cardwell or I don't care. Say it's July and you want to go fish the White in Arkansas. You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna eventually make more and more and more. For now, I'm gonna keep it kind of localized, like North Platte, maybe like Yellowstone, maybe the Snake River, just like around this area where we can go fish. Maybe
So-
the Green, but
How does one go about getting these?
so the easiest way is to just through my Facebook right now. I'm trying to get like a legitimate system set up, and I have been working on like a website that'll be kind of just for everything as far as like whether it's like art prints or flies or whatever it may be. Like I also have like a bunch of stickers that I'm having made right now.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I was making them, like I was using a vinyl plotter and like cutting them all out of vinyl. But Sean Reed at Reed's Wraps,
Oh yeah.
he's like super awesome, dude, and he's like super timely. He gets them to me pretty quickly,
Sweet.
and they're always awesome stickers, dude, and he's always great on price. And so I just figured, like, if I can help another local business as well with what I'm doing with my stuff,
Right, yeah.
then I would love to. You know what I mean? Like, I obviously, like, if I can buy something online, or I could go get it downtown for $10 more, dude. Like, I'm just gonna go get it downtown for $10
Yeah.
more but so like you'll be able to get stickers, flies, art prints, all that stuff on there.
Sweet. Hell yeah.
Nice.
Well, I'll when I go to like edit the video and all that shit and throw it on YouTube, I'll throw the link on your
Work,
fucking-
yeah.
on there for you.
Yeah, dude, it's got a long ways to go. I was gonna just do like a big cartel, but I feel like everybody in the tattoo industry and in the whatever it may be, flies or whatever, it's always through big cartel. But like, I don't want to,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, I would rather make an original website from the ground up, and I don't want to pay somebody $25 a month or whatever it is to run my stuff. Because on big
I
cartel,
tried it, and
Yeah,
it was a pain in the ass.
it kind of is, and it's what I don't like is that you have to pay to sell a certain amount of items.
Yeah.
So it's like $10 a month you can sell. It's like 50 items or whatever, right? But like, I don't like that. I understand why they're doing it, but like, it's just not.
Well, when I fucking did it, like I don't remember, it was a few years ago. I had somebody fucking hit me up, and they're like, "Hey, man, it's not working, dude. Like, I can't buy this." And I'm like, "What the fuck?" And he's like, "I know I have money in my account." I'm like, "Oh yeah, I totally believe you." Do the email shit, all that. Oh, I think it's on the other end of it. You know, it's the buyer or whatever. It's like, yeah, fuck this.
It's like, I understand it from a standpoint of like not wanting to dick around with a website and not wanting to like figure out how to get payment and all of that, but it's 2020, dude. It's so easy to get paid. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
over Facebook,
oh
dude,
my
it's
God, dude.
instant.
now in like just having an iPhone, you can go to your contact and you can send payments through like
That's fucking crazy.
Like, it's insane. You could do Venmo or whatever you want to do, and so or PayPal, but there's a purpose for a big cartel. I know, I
Yeah.
get that, but like I figure you could set a website up and set it up with PayPal or set it up with whatever you want, or just have on there, just, you know what I mean, like, you just want to get paid through Venmo, they Venmo you, you ship it, dude.
Yeah.
Like, it's that simple, you know what I mean? And then you can keep track of what you're making, so you're not getting screwed on taxes because you made $20,000 this year through Venmo.
Yeah,
like,
sure.
you know what I mean? Like, it keeps everything kosher.
I gotcha.
So it's like,
well, I was blown away because my old lady today, she's like, you need to transfer that money or whatever. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I don't know how that shit works, you know? And I'm just like, well, they sent it to me, so, well, no, you got to transfer it. And then I fucking clicked on it, and I'm like, whoa, holy fuck.
through, and what was that through? Venmo?
Yep.
Yeah, to your bank
Shit's
account?
wild,
Yep.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, I was kind of, at that point, too, it's one of those deals. If I don't know it's there,
Yeah, you won't
we're
spend it.
good. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I just
So now I'm contemplating, like,
Yeah.
yeah, dude, absolutely. Like that. I mean, like with tattooing, dude. Like, and like our shop specifically at Black Sunday, like we're cash only. You know what I mean? So
thanks,
It's-
Alicia.
super easy to get paid cash money, walk out of the shop and go like blow it, dude, because you think to yourself like, oh, I'll just make another couple $100, you know what I mean, in the next
Yep.
day or two. But like, it never works like that, you know what I mean? So yeah, put it away, don't know it's there, you want to spend it.
Yeah.
You know, that's a
Thank you to everybody who's watching. We still got a pretty
Yeah.
steady stream right now,
Yeah,
man.
dude, pretty good.
Fucking good shit.
Good shit, bud.
I'm glad you came over, man.
yeah, dude. thanks
Sorry
for
it was
inviting me.
a short note.
Oh, good, dude.
Yeah.
It's winter time.
Yeah.
Had it been like that this summer, it would have been like, there's no way, dude.
Yeah.
I'd have had to book this out of fucking 2 months in advance, but it was chaotic,
Street
dude.
Outlaws.
God.
Street Outlaws.
It was chaotic. It was like to the point where it was like, I almost wanted it to be over.
Yeah.
Because it was just so chaotic, like trying to balance filming for the show and then all the other races that we were going to that weren't part of the show, and work, and like still trying to get out and like fish, and because I have to fish, dude. I get like cooped up and crazy if I don't, and it's like he was saying, it's the ADHD brain. So like if I'm not fishing, I'm tying flies because it helps me slow down and
Right.
not like worry about dumb shit or whatever. But
Yeah. Everybody has their own fucking shits.
yeah, you paint, you know what I mean? I was doing that a bunch too, like where I was going home and like painting and drawing, and dude, I was just getting burnt out, you know what I mean? Like
That's
going
kind
to
of
work
how-
all day and painting and drawing and tattooing, and then coming home and working on stuff that I wanted to work on art wise, and it just got to the point where it was like I didn't even want to
Dude.
look at art anymore,
Yeah.
dude. Like I was just so. This is kind of a nice break where I can still like tying flies is still like an art,
Right.
but it's something that I can do that doesn't like it has no relation to my work at all. So
Right.
it's just
Yeah,
like
no
it's
shit.
nice if I can make a couple bucks off it on the side. Cool. I'm gonna tie flies either way, whether or not people buy them. Like so, to me, it's just another means to a.
So you're doing good, basically, essentially.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. Rolling
Doing
with the
all right.
punches.
Rolling with the punches, that's right.
Fucking. Oh yeah, that was the other question I was going to ask you too. So how long have you been tattooing?
Okay, let's see. It's almost New Year's 2021, so this March, I think will be 3 consecutive years.
Nice.
But I did about a year under Will Morgan before he passed away, and then I went to treatment. It just wasn't the right time to be back into that lifestyle, and so after I went to treatment, I quit working for Will and quit learning from Will, and gave it up for a couple years, and then back at it for almost 3.
Well, that's fucking cool.
Oh yeah.
It's
I
a
really,
weird
I
industry, man.
still dig that fucking piece you did on me.
Which one?
The fucking candy bar.
Oh, the candy bar. Yeah, I'm glad you got it, because that was the only piece on that whole flat sheet I wanted to do.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, I have to do it.
He's all like, where you want it? Right on my fucking shin, man.
It's a little candy. It's a candy bar for Halloween with a razor blade sticking out.
Oh yeah. I remember that. Yeah, that's awesome.
Oh yeah, you did my Hulkster one too. I forgot about it.
Hulkamania. Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, let me see that. That's old, man. Holy cow, more black. I was scared to use black, it looks like.
Yeah, those are fucking good times.
Yeah, dude, it's always cool. Like, I like to get... You have a story for every tattoo, right? Like, not why you got it or whatever, but if you have, like, a cool or a interesting enough person tattooing you, like, that's a memory. So, like, you look at something, you're like, oh, I remember getting this. It was a good time.
Yeah.
Anymore, though, it's starting to become a blur for me, but...
There's another thing that I will never fucking forget ever, dude. I went... When Dark Tree was still fucking around, before I'd go get maize, or after, then I would just stop down there.
Yeah.
I remember you had that sheet or whatever, and Maisie was, like, standing right there. And he was like, yeah, I just fucking drew these up or whatever. I was like, oh, fuck yeah. And I was like, Maisie, what do you think? She just looks over and she's like, and fucking everybody bursted out laughing. Remember that?
I
Dude,
wish
that
I
was
did. but I don't.
priceless, man.
I wish I did.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I think about most of the shit I draw. I'm like, what do I think about this?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know anymore.
Yeah,
It's hard to
fuck.
keep up with.
Well, shit, man. What do you got? Looks like you got some shit wrote down.
Did you play Cyberpunk or anybody?
No, dude, but two of Terrence's kids were at the shop the other day, and so me and his two kids walked down to the gas station. I was going down there to get a drink, so I was like, you guys want to go with and get some candy, sugar them up, and then not my kids, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But on the way down there, yeah, they had a big Cyberpunk sign at the gas station, and Terrence's son was kind of explaining it to me, saying that he really wanted to play it, and it sounded like a cool game, so
My son pre-ordered it. He was playing it before I got over here. I was like watching him geeking out. It's pretty wicked.
Oh,
It's
so
cool.
he got it already?
Yeah.
Sweet. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the one you were telling me where it
It's dope, but like it has like it's kind of optimized for the new Xbox and PlayStation, so it's really buggy on your regular baseline consoles right now. Apparently, they have like patches coming out and shit, but right now I guess it's buggy as fuck. I didn't see it. It looks fucking cool as shit, dude. That's all I gotta say.
well,
It's way fucking cool.
it's crazy how far video games have come since the PSP that I got for Christmas, dude.
Yeah, it's
Even-
wild, man.
I honestly I've always been an Xbox guy more than PlayStation for sure. But I got a Switch recently, and dude, I play the shit out of it. All the old Mario games, but
That's cool too. The Switch,
it
is
really,
awesome.
dude, they're legit. And the only one I could find, because I actually bought it like during the initial quarantine or right after the initial quarantine, and I could only find the light, the one you can't.
Right.
Still super cool.
It is cool.
And but I used to do like the new Call of Duty. Me and one of my buddies would go every year to the midnight premiere, dude. Like we never missed since World at War. It was like the 5th Call of Duty that was ever released. We had never missed one, and this year was just like, he lives in Minnesota now, and just didn't get it, dude. But it looks cool. The new Call of Duty looks pretty cool.
that World of War or whatever.
Cold War.
Cold War.
that's what
I've been
it is.
told it's kind of just like a remake.
I heard
of the
it's
original
just
Black
like
Ops,
all
but
of them, and it's like
they all are,
and
dude. It's just new
uh,
maps.
and it is literally it's like that fucking what's that Russian map on one of those games, man. It's like the whole fucking game's like that, pretty much.
Well, they like the online culture has become so different than it was when they first started releasing the game. So realistically, like the campaign is one thing, but people are just stoked about new maps.
Oh yeah,
Like, new maps.
They don't give a fuck.
New maps in a little different format on how you do it, but like,
Yeah,
if you think about it, dude.
couple new weapons.
Yeah,
new abilities and.
Yeah, absolutely. And like the way that they could really make a killing, I feel like, is a couple years back they did like the new game was like $60 or whatever it was, and then for like $90 you could get the new game and the original Modern Warfare remastered to like be current with the new consoles and stuff. Dude, that was the coolest one that I've bought in a really long time. And so like I feel like every year that they're gonna release a new game, because they're going to, they should also remaster the next one in line. So then it would be, you know what I mean? Like, so like Modern Warfare and then World at War and then Modern Warfare 2 and then, dude, because Modern Warfare 2 remastered would be off the hook. Could you imagine being able to play Modern Warfare 2 on a
I was
on a
never
modern
Call of
console?
Duty guy, so I don't.
You never
know.
got into it?
Nah.
Did you?
Yeah, that was actually like
It
one
was
of
a
the first
great one.
games that I ever played for Xbox, and then after that I just...
Dude, it was awesome. You could like mod your controllers if you had like a certain type of controller.
dude.
You could like mod the controllers. Dude, I was in like 9th or 10th grade maybe, building those controllers, buying used ones on eBay, getting them home, pulling them apart, like soldering a button into it, and then mounting it in the back of the controller, and then like painting them really cool.
Nice.
And then I would sell them, dude, to kids at school for like $120.
Damn.
And I paid like $30 for the controller,
Fuck yeah.
like $2 in Krylon, and a 80-cent switch from Radio Shack.
Yeah.
And most of these kids don't even know what Radio Shack is anymore. But
No
like
shit.
they had all the cool stuff, man. You could do like, remember like when you turn it on around the Xbox logo, it would have 4 little lights, and it would tell you what player you were.
Yeah.
And you could do like new lights in there. So like your ring around your Xbox button wasn't green. It was whatever color you wanted it to be.
Do that
Brown.
again?
You can't just go straight in. You gotta give it a little rub.
Lube it up.
Spit.
What else
Best
we
move
got?
in the world.
Oh, dude, did you see that fucking Israeli fucking Secretary of Defense or something like that came out and said that United States and Israel talk to aliens, and we have been for a long time, and there's a galactic pact between us and some aliens, specifically with United States, Russia, the nuclear countries specifically, that there's a pact.
You don't have to convince me, dude.
Dude, it's crazy. But this
no,
dude
like,
came out
seriously.
and said it. Like, he's a credible source. Like,
No,
he was like 30,
There's
40
White House.
years.
There is like, dude, I watched this like, you know, sometimes you can get into those like deep web fucking
Oh,
holes where you just go down.
Yeah.
I watched this video, dude, and it's like talking about how during World War II, was it Eisenhower at the end of World War II? Basically met with aliens
Yeah, after dropping the bomb.
before dropping the bomb, met with aliens and made a deal. What the deal was, they weren't able to clarify what our end of the deal was for them, but we think it's precious metals like gold and stuff. But in return for that, we would get technology before anybody else. So like, dude, we owe a lot of our credit for the Manhattan Project and the race to split a molecule to Germany, honestly.
Oh, yeah. it
But like
totally
also
is.
like it kind of just, we were at like this dead end, and then all of a sudden we had nukes and we dropped 2 of them like that. Like,
Well, it's this stealth technology that came out of nowhere is really
Or
where
like
people point to.
airplanes, like we really
Yeah,
kind of
jet
like,
propulsion.
we had like some of the first like really badass jet planes, Russia as well. Like, dude, it's totally, I think it's 150% logical that is
Well,
real.
yeah, and that's like, if you read into it, like, he talks about the UFOs, like a lot of the UFOs that the military is reporting and people see is like they're joint efforts between us and aliens. From what this dude says, the aliens are just as curious as we are.
Yeah, why wouldn't they be?
They want to know everything about the universe that we know. but they know things differently, and like specifically with space travel and just space flight in general.
Yeah, dude.
Like they know their shit.
Isn't that a trip?
Yeah.
And like when people say aliens aren't real, and it's like okay, there's a period in your life where it's like, are they or aren't they, right? But like if you're a grown adult and you truly believe that there is nothing else out there, that's just ignorance.
Yeah, I think it's
because
probably like
that would be
Dunham.
scarier.
Yeah.
And it's also coming from a place of fear too when people say that.
That's some
You're like,
Jeff Dunham.
Yeah,
shit.
that's
hashtag fuck Jeff Dunham.
Yeah, that's some Jeff Dunham shit for real.
it's just crazy that people can actually believe that, dude.
I know, dude. It's fucking wild. And
Just like COVID isn't real or whatever.
oh god,
Fuck, I forgot. I was supposed to bring that up.
What?
Fuck COVID.
fuck.
What's that?
Yeah, no shit.
Have you guys been noticing that like people are like wearing masks around like in China, in the United States now?
No,
What's
but
that
I
all
did.
about?
I
I know.
did read
Are
something
we in
that's
Hong Kong?
really fucking sad today.
Is it pollution? No, I'm just kidding.
No, so obviously, you know what I mean. Like here in Wyoming, obviously, I watch shit in South Dakota too. My hometown got fucking affected by that shit like a motherfucker, and like the school district lost one of the coaches that's been doing that shit for years and years. Like
Damn.
a good fucking dude. It's like
It is
goddamn.
scary, dude. Like people are. I feel like people are either like asymptomatic and they don't even know they have it. They just get tested because they knew they're around it, or they're like super ill.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's real. It is a problem, but yeah. Anyways,
Dude, did you know this is their 25th show? 20
That is pretty badass.
fucking episodes.
Choo choo! 25th.
Yeah.
We got Gunner on here.
Yeah, dude, that's pretty
We-
cool though.
yeah.
That's 1/4 of the way to 100. That is,
Yeah.
like he said, almost a half a year.
Yeah.
That's pretty rad.
And
All
we're
consecutive.
on fucking Anchor now. And like always, sorry I don't do the live streams on the YouTube thing because trust me, all this is a fucking pain in the ass, but I'm glad we get a little bit of it right. So
Plus, this is easy.
yeah. And but check out the YouTube channel because like tomorrow I'll do a little bit of editing on the video, all that shit, and that'll be up on there. Obviously, the name's 3-Wheel Bicycle.
With the number 3.
Are we gonna do like a gang sign or something once?
I don't know, dude. We probably were.
you probably should.
Yeah.
You should probably figure that out.
3. Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Oh man.
I fucking really want to smoke a cigarette. Is there anything else that
Dude.
you got anything you want to add?
Yeah, I do actually.
Oh
Really quick.
fuck! I gotta read this. Go ahead.
On top of like the flies and stuff that I'm selling,
Oh yeah.
and my dad, you can. I'll send you a picture when I get home. I was gonna bring one with me, but my dad makes these like incredible carvings of faces, like on wood,
Cool.
where he like uses a router to like cut out lines, and so
Oh,
like
wow.
when you look at it, it doesn't really look like who you think it is. Then when you get to the side of it, it's like this like crystal clear image, dude.
Whoa.
They're super cool, and I was gonna bring one in here for you guys, but he's out of town right now. He's down in like Grand Junction, pouring countertops with epoxy resin and stuff. But
Cool.
he sells all that stuff, and I'll put my Facebook page so you guys can see it. But it's super cool. He'll do faces of anybody you want. They're like, I don't know, what, like 8x10, or no, that's not very big. What do you think?
Yeah, that's
Like a
pretty close
normal
to it.
canvas, like an
8x12,
8x10 or 8x12. They're like $40, but they're awesome. They make great gifts. Like, people love them. I hung one in my booth at work, dude, and almost every client that has come through since I've hung it up has said something about it. Like,
Sweet, hell yeah.
so I'll post that up on my Facebook. And
Hell yeah.
And you're
they're-
tattooing down at Black Sunday.
Yep, down at the old Pink Saturday, or what? Yeah, Black Sunday, 801 North. we got some pretty great artists down there too, dude. Like, we got a full house right now, and it's actually pretty cool. We got a solid team. We kind of cycled through some people there for a while. The Dark Tree thing, like, kind of weird. I'm the only one left from Dark Tree.
No shit.
Yeah, dude, it's really weird, but it's cool. Like, Black Sunday's a great shop. Andy's a great dude. And we just got some cool stuff going on down there, man.
Fuck
so
yeah.
Brian's doing like a super killer promotion for Christmas.
Oh, really?
So he's selling gift certificates. It's like for every $100 you spend, he gives you $50 free to get tattooed. So if you spend $100, you get a $150 certificate. So like that's going on down there. Brian's doing that. Like, there's a lot of cool stuff going on. So
Fuck
Yeah,
that.
check them out.
That's what I want too.
Down at Black Sunday.
down at
Oh, man. I really want to smoke a cigarette. So the folk...
Spark up, dog.
Yeah.
Don't worry about my house.
This week's fucking folktale is the Grimace Tree. An evergreen can fire spruce, pine, or fir. When decorated with baubles, can use quite a stir. Trimmed with ribbons or tinsel or twine, and dressed up like a tree, can look mighty fine. This motherfucker's rhyming, man.
Yeah.
Angle or star placed on top of it. Yeah.
This come from 8 Mile or
Yeah.
what?
Is this tube sock?
We're with Death Row. We're not with them bad boys.
We're America's most wanted.
It's two stocking.
Yeah.
Two stocking Shakur.
Oh, this is great. My 2-year-old nephew calls me Uncle Dude because of the Big Lebowski or the old Lebowski. Anyways,
That's awesome.
sorry you were spitting so much heat.
Oh,
You had to calm down for a second.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. It's really, it makes me nervous because Tupac's staring at me.
It looks like he wants to kiss you now.
Yeah.
And it looks like an aggressive kiss.
Can be quite a lovely finishing touch through some people that these things are too much. Originally, apples and nuts would be hung. From the branches along the small trees would be flung. Sugar, ornaments, and candles, and even small gifts. Such a tree as adorned would give you a gift. Man, that word just fucked up my whole flow, man.
It's called rap for a reason, bro.
Yeah.
Rhythm and poetry.
It would light up the room with a magical glow. Twinkling Christmas lights became part of the show. Beneath the tree were placed many presents, but the longest time wasn't practiced by peasants. The origin of choosing a tree for your home, dressed up with ornaments as such, isn't known. But the practice was active and performed with loyalty after being passed on to the public from royalty. Starting firstly with those highly European classes, the tradition became popular and spread through the masses. All right, you get a fucking hammer out there,
Oh
ass
my
bud.
god. Okay. Though bringing a piece of wild inside, sprucing it up and decorating it with pride must be given some care and the deepest of thought when removing a tree from a forest to flaunt. The spirits of nature, those ancient protectors of fey folk, the nymphs, the sprites, and the specters, inhabit the woods of which they call home. If removing a tree, don't go there alone. Be careful which tree you are going to choose. Make sure it's nobody's home you remove, for the fate of your actions will solely prove when they climb through your windows, sliding in from the roofs.
Huh.
Careful. Easy. If you've gone to the forest with an axe to take down a tree with an almighty whack, they'll follow you home, they'll follow you back, they'll come in through the keyhole and chimney stack. Some spirits will possess the very tree itself. They're not physical like a troll or even an elf. Instead, like a demon, invisible and free, they'll transform your prize evergreen into a grimace tree.
God damn.
Wow.
That's dark.
So
Yeah.
what the fuck does that mean now?
Don't chop down the wrong fucking tree.
Yeah.
It was giving us a story of how they got decorated versus apples and nuts, and then the European royalty would decorate it with like baubles, which are the balls, and the that shit, and then presents eventually, and then it got passed down to the peasants. They liked it, but they couldn't really do the presents. But they're just saying when you go choose a tree, don't fucking take somebody's home. You get fucked up.
Crazy.
You get fucked up.
up.
Yeah, dude, that's crazy. That's a cool book. It's full of some pretty cool stuff. It's got a lot of really cool art in it too. So like,
yeah, for real.
Well, this is tomorrow, or this is next week's gingerbread
man.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So tune in next week to hear the story about gingerbread man. And as always, thank you guys for watching. Fuck yeah!
Like, share, comment,
and all that good shit. Thank you for coming on again,
and
Gunner.
thanks for fucking joining, Gunner. Hell yeah, buddy!
Thanks for having me, guys.
Awesome having you, bud.
Yeah,
It was a blast being here.
Yeah,
we'll have to do this again.
Hell yeah!
I'm ready for a cigarette.
You want to smoke,
like a
bud?
beer? Cigarette and a beer.
Oh,
fuck yeah!
fuck yeah! Thanks everyone.